Hello and welcome to Blue Chip Adventures. This will be our final episode. And all's fair. This was, for me, the hardest one, the one that took me the longest to figure out. But I did eventually figure out how to do it. So, black market cooldown is always 30 seconds. And if any of your opponents reach HQ level 3, you just lose. Yeah, you just lose. No timer, no nothing. You just end up losing the game. So, you're against against 3 other opponents. So, the way if you look at this map, you'll notice something very specific. All the aluminum is right there. This is how you win, right here. You control this. So, let's start as we normally do. Well, it's an electronics colony. Electronics start high. You've got the basic 4 as per normal. You could probably do something with maybe founding a robot here or something like that, but I prefer scavenger. And yes, I am going to crush this high tile because actually I think I'd do that. I don't remember exactly what I do. I think I just crush as much as possible because my goal here is to make aluminum just too expensive. The AI, essentially what I want to be able to do is make it so they can't afford aluminum and they won't have enough production. So the way to do that is just preventing access to aluminum, because it's not like the previous one where you can sell the aluminum like you would the silicon, because as soon as you sell the silicon or the aluminum, the price goes down and they can buy it up and upgrade. So you can't really sell your aluminum. You have to keep it. You can sell it at the very end when you're about to buy out the other players, but...
A scavenger HQ has been founded.
Okay. So you have to found first. Looks like around 16k. 18k. There may be other ways to do this one, but this is the one I have found that works best. Let's speed this up. The first couple times, yeah, I tried to do this like scavenger found and try to just make a bunch of money to get majority buys, but you do eventually do majority buys, but I've found that you need to you can't just prevent them from upgrading by controlling the profit that they make, unfortunately. They will eventually make enough money to get the upgrade. So, we're going to crush a bunch of aluminum. We're going to go for triple carbon. Sell that, sell that. We will upgrade, we will claim both aluminum. And then we will just start buying aluminum.
A scientific HQ has been founded.
So they go for some steel, some glass, some steel, some metal. This is where I wish there was an auto buy function. I wish I could automatically buy up aluminum. And sure, we'll go into some power. Just thinking where I want to place this. So eventually what they'll have to do is they will have to sell their resources that they are making. So the steel, in order to get the aluminum and whatnot that they need, they're gonna have to sell their steel, and so they're gonna crash the steel price doing so. That carbon shortage is actually really going to help me. So yeah, like here the expansives steel has already turned off, which is good for me. So my goal right now, once I can get to HQ 3, is what I would like to aim for right now.
A new claim is available for option.
I think I might go for this because I can pay it off with wind turbines and power. At the very least, I'll increase the debt, and it looks like I'm gonna get it here for 18k.
Sold.
Sell my carbon. I will upgrade. That was a glass surplus, which is well, both fortunate and unfortunate. It will make their glass worth less, but it will also make it easier for them to upgrade. So it's going to cost them around 22, I think, K or so to upgrade. So we're gonna go for a bit of water. See, this is where the challenge starts, is I think this is more money than they usually both get, which is unfortunate. I don't really need to worry about their wind turbines yet. I might need to worry about his in a little bit. I don't really know. It just depends on how the power market does. I'm trying to think of what else to go for. I'm thinking another water tile. So let's do some math here. I've got my calculator up, so it's going to cost him 80 steel times about 29, that's 2.3k. This is going to be rough numbers because the price, of course, is not quite accurate. Because this price doesn't represent stockpiles or how much buying it up would cost. And then they've got aluminum, 158 times 160. So the aluminum itself right now is going to cost them 25k to buy. So plus the 2.3. Oops, that was times 2.3. You can't see my calculator right now, but plus 2.3. And then, so that's about 28k, 27.5. Then 130 glass times 40, plus the 27.5. So they need 31.5k to upgrade right now, if my math is right. Or at least he needs 31.5k. His upgrades are going to be the cheapest. Honestly, I don't care about that. And yeah, that's what they did previously, and that's what they're doing this time. They start buying stocks in themselves, which is perfectly fine by me. The reason they're doing so, as far as I know, I don't exactly know how the AI works, is I'm starting to get towards a buyout on them, because I suppose they have 50k in cash plus resources. So the AI sees, so to speak, that that big red number that says someone is close to buying you out, so they start buying stocks in themselves. I could upgrade to HQ4. I don't think I want to right now. I'm just going to replace that trace tile with a hacker array. A hacker array is helpful. Very tempting to sell this aluminum, but as soon as I sell that aluminum, I just lose. That iron tile's fine. That silicon tile is fine. So right now, none of them are really producing anything that makes them money, so I am fine with the position they are all in. I don't really need to black market them. However, I will buy an EMP for now. And sure, we'll take this upgrade. Build another farm, build another water pump. And then we'll go for a couple of reactors. And then we'll just keep buying up aluminum.
The black market is open for business. Let the bidding begin.
So, I can't let them have this, which is unfortunate. Well, actually I probably could, but
Congratulations.
it wasn't that expensive,
Finished.
so
To change our passwords.
it's not that big of a deal. The reason I probably can let them have it is because, sure, it may look like they could slant drill, but none of them have any claims. They don't have any claims left. They've spent all of their claims already. I'm 90% sure. I don't actually know if the AI will reserve claims. I don't think it will. So, they have no claims left. We're just gonna pop a virus down there. So now we just buy up aluminum and
The black market is online.
keep increasing that price that it takes for them to upgrade.
Begin shortly.
And we also just keep hacking it up. That's the name of this mission right now. And we wait until we have enough to shift buy all three of them. So about 75k. That'll actually probably go down because their debt is increasing.
Prepare for pending market adjustments.
I'm going to... What are you making money off of, supposedly? Doesn't look like anything, but I'm just going to EMP you.
We have a hard to come by land claim available to the highest
So
bidder.
where do you place that claim? Hack up aluminum again. The noise for the aluminum shortage sounds very weird. So we keep buying them.
Market misinformation in progress.
I have paid off all my debt. Ezra here's in D+1. Oh no, they gotta buy the last stock in themselves. That's perfectly fine. I can't... Well, I probably could do majority buys on them, but I can't do it by selling this aluminum. We'll just try to go for a majority buy here.
Price manipulations to be
The thing with shift buying is you can do it while the game's paused.
overloaded circuits create
So-
problems. Claimed bid now to annoy your rival.
You built a farm. That's rude. You're gonna have to build that farm again, sir. Okay, fine. So there's one. I'm close to having the buy on both of them.
Market is open for business.
I don't want him to be able to produce money off of having that farm, so I'm gonna keep attacking it. So 450k. Yep. So first we're going to play it safe. We're gonna save the game, and then we're gonna sell all of this aluminum and just do that. So that is how I have done this blue chip. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. You just keep all of the aluminum to yourself. You never let the price drop on aluminum such that they can buy it. They do get to HQ2, and they do become, well, at least Manuel, at a time, he was at about 14k out of the 27 he needed, so they get to about halfway up, but they never get much closer than that. And yeah, apparently they sold some aluminum at some point. They had to buy more aluminum than they had sold, though, so that's perfectly fine by me. So thank you all for watching Blue Chip Adventures. That was the final, for now at least, the final Blue Chip venture. Maybe they will add more of them. That would be cool to see. Especially it would be interesting to see some IO ones. But anyway, thank you all for watching this series. See you all later.